Welcome back to Biosyn's Jurassic World. I made a few crucial critical mistakes, and I had to delete the first attempt at this episode to start over fresh. So, yeah, we need to focus up what we're doing financially. We need to get this contract done quickly before we run into some problems in the park. If we hatch these plesiosaurs, we cannot guarantee that the alpha is the one that should be the alpha. Specifically, 10 is going to keep alpha, which is going to make the plesiosaurs all cranky and upset, and that's going to be a whole fiasco to deal with. So yeah, that's not good. The best thing we can do, so Stegosaurus was the dinosaur we were working on bringing in. It's too expensive. The digs are expensive. We don't get it out. And I changed my mind as to what I'm doing, and basically we end up pissing away 25 minutes of like wasting money that doesn't go to making the park any better. What we need to do is we need to get the dinosaurs we actually already have complete into the park. They just need to be here, even if it's not in their permanent enclosure. So that's what I've started working on here. So first off, we'll do Dilo. We need 4 of these. Let's get, yeah, keep the resilient gone. 50% humble, 50% social. Sure. Assign. Get those going. We definitely aren't going to, yeah, we definitely don't get the time bonus there, of course. And then we got to get these guys moved out. So this is where the Dilos are going to go. As a temporary holding pen, we'll put them in the botanical garden. Their actual home is supposed to be, oh, I forgot to put water in here, shit. Their actual home is supposed to be on the gyrosphere section, but that's going to have to wait. Do I have enough money for getting a lake in here properly? Here's hoping. Yeah, okay, we're fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. We got a lake. So yeah, this is the remodel for this section of the park. We moved some stuff around. This pen is technically temporarily, but it's going to be eventually turned into the gondola ride, which will be zip lines. It's not going to be the actual Nasudo pen. Those are going... I forget where those are going. Oh, those are going on the gyrosphere, I think, if I remember correctly. Doesn't matter, because the gyrosphere section is not getting built for a little while yet. The Lustros we put in with the Parasaurs, that is temporary as well. But they could stay in there until we have Stegos and Brachys coming into the park. That's the only time they actually will need to be moved out. Oh, do we have no status info? Oh, for fuck's sake. Ranger Team 4, you're at base. Fantastic. Go get them. I don't remember what they eat. They do need forest, I know that for sure. Okay, so ground leaf is missing. Forest. And ground leaf. Okay, more forest back here. Just move around. Actually, you're fine. Okay, so there we go. They're in. Dilo eggs. So social humble fit, fantastic. Social humble fit, fantastic. Social fit, docile fit, fantastic. No traits. We'll take, so it shouldn't matter. Like, we shouldn't have any issues with the alpha status. So I think we shouldn't have to worry about these, but also fit really doesn't do anything. Social and humble don't really do anything on their own. So we can just take a 0 to like encourage the alpha to take control, because the 0 will probably land first. So we'll just make it something that is easier maybe for the alpha to take dominance over. I think that makes some sense. So we'll get those eggs hatched. We'll get the oviraptors, and then we'll hatch the plesiosaurs. So the plesiosaurs, not plesiosaurs, plesiosaurs, they're going to have a bunch of issues, of course. Wow, I can't. This is impossible to click. Yeah, they'll have a bunch of issues, of course, because of the whole territory thing we talked about, the dominance issue. But we can hopefully use those to push us to 3.5 stars and complete the contract after the Dilos and Oviraptors are out. And that will make it worthwhile. Like, it'll be a worthwhile enterprise to push these guys out, what is arguably prematurely, but we've already invested the money, so there's nothing we can do about that. If it means we actually get the contract done. Because this is... yeah, $1 million. We need that $1 million desperately. All right, Oviraptor also going in the park. Humble 50%, social 50%, getting rid of the lifespan detriment. These are only 43,000, so we're just gonna synth a batch of these two. Maybe we'll get these out before the Dilos. I think it's worth it for the the what's it called? Why can't I remember the name? Variety penalty. To mitigate some of the variety penalty, getting the Obies out first is probably worthwhile. I'm sure we need both, but like to get to 3.5. But yeah, whichever one comes first. The Obies are more expensive, but we are going to hatch these first because we can just do it right now. So 497, 7 Obies for minimum social +1. Then we'll get them out, and then we'll do the Dilos. All right, our 7 Oviraptors are flying in. Feeders in there, ready to go. Hopefully this doesn't lead to any kind of panic
You ask
issue.
me, I think
That's
this
the big
animal
hope.
gets a bad rap.
Mr. Oviraptor. There's our Oviraptor skin we've selected. We'll do 2022s as well in the group, but I wanted to start with some skins that kind of reference the 2022 skin but look different. We don't technically know that the Oviraptor seen in the film is cloned by Biosyn. Because it's seen only in the extended version's Malta scene, so it could be cloned by anybody.
But you know what? It was really just looking out for its own. So as far as I'm concerned, the
Okay, so we might have to add a little bit of ground leaf, but it looks like the Ovies are going to settle in pretty well here. As long as they don't panic, we should be good. The territory shouldn't be so big that they can't find the food. I mean, our Moros are dying without even having goats. We only have carnivore feeder and water, and they still were dying. We had to put in 2 of each just to have them be close to something at all times. Like, hopefully the Oviraptors are better, but yeah. I mean, I like the Oviraptor a lot more. I'd like to use these guys in a lot more park builds in general, so yeah, really hoping they don't be a bastard. Number 1 is currently the alpha. Fit, humble, social. Fantastic. So does it release bottom first? Because this was like the 8th egg. So the 8th egg came out first. That's good to know. I've never caught that before. That's actually really good, though, that this one came out first. Although that means this is already humble, social. So that's a thing. We'll need more ground leaf. We'll just go ahead and get some. Oh, it's random? Oh, that's disappointing. Oh, dead plesiosaur. Plesiosaur. That means, well, that doesn't mean much. Because, yeah, that's Plesi 1, who's not the alpha. So that doesn't really help anything. You, another good galley. We have a lot of die-offs. It's mostly small things. Gallimimuses are especially dropping dead constantly. That's because we got 30 or whatever for that series of contracts. And we have a guest protest, which is just beautiful. Assholes. Oh, I suppose I did do 2 synthesis batches, so that actually drove up the sabotage chance. That's why the protest happened. That tracks. That actually makes sense. Okay, they're good. Ground leaf's good. We didn't upset the Nasudos in any way. Nope, everybody's happy. All right, a successful enclosure. I want more successes. Dilos. 822. We're getting close to being able to hatch these 2. 3.1, though, only for rating isn't really achieving anything. Okay, and the 2022 Dilos are coming back into the park too. We're flat broke, but I'm confident we'll survive. Because we better. Interesting quirk of a hotel then.
Transportation underway.
Should test that out in some way. See that the numbers actually what they are. Take that under advisement though, definitely. Okay, you guys are already fighting. Yeah, put the ones in the back down first, or at least the first one in the back down first. Okay, looks like they're probably gonna be good. And yeah, the hatchery order is random, so if we don't get the last one first, we just lucked out on the Ovies. Although, yeah, he's taken over Alpha. We did see the fight, so he fought 9 and took it over, I'm assuming. Okay, so yeah, we got our good guy out. Everything's fine. Everything's good. Okay, so who died? You died. 3.2 stars. That is maybe a new record. Why don't we just go ahead and get these guys out? See what happens. In case the Dilos starve, we'll worry about that when that happens. For now, we'll just stick with the goat feeder and cross our fingers. I'm not saying I have confidence in him. I'm just saying I'm cheap. So I don't expect these guys to change their alpha status at all. So what we're going to do is we're just going to let them hang out here. Maybe 91% is high enough they don't immediately all develop stress. When they do develop stress, we'll just have to go ahead and start selling them off. We could sell off number 3, who's close to death anyway. And then we could try selling off the alpha. But yeah, maybe... I mean, we can't guarantee the alpha becomes the one we want. Okay, here's maybe the plan. Here's maybe what the plan is. Do we just make a second lagoon? We swap the alpha in and out until we get it to pick an alpha that we actually want. Maybe that's better. Does anybody else even stream JWE2 on Twitch like consistently? Like Evo Square streams on YouTube, right? And I don't know if any of the other YouTubers stream. So it's like 150k for this. What's the hatchery? 500k. That is so bullshit. Well, if there's some French streamer, then we're not in direct competition because of the language barrier, so that's good. I appreciate the votes of confidence, though, guys. You are very welcome for your compliment. All right, thank you for your compliment. That's a better way to say it. Well, Plesiosaur 3 did us the common courtesy of just dying on his own, so that's fantastic. Goodbye. 3.3 stars. Painfully close. We could check the shops again. So the shops I've done a little bit of work on because they're being weird. And inconsistent. There's like an awkward middle ground you reach sometimes where your shops are just on the threshold of changing in one direction or another, and it really depends on what's in view, and they just kind of flip back and forth. I think we're good, though. I'm pretty sure the Lagoon Hatchery's always been stupid expensive, hasn't it? I mean, if it hasn't, well, it sucks that for some reason we're getting screwed by it. I don't know what that would be from, of course. I would assume that if it did change, it changed in a patch and not because of a setting. Okay, so yeah, we can't move plesiosaurs back and forth to try and like fix the alpha thing, so that doesn't matter. We also have little shops, actually. Let's check these guys. So maybe you? That does improve income, but it does not increase profit, and we want to make money right now, so that's it. A normal hatchery costs 250. Yeah, 500. Can't see what aviary hatchery costs until we actually research the thing. So yeah, I don't see us making 3.5 here in any way. Well, unless we need hotels. Restroom coverage 99%, but we don't need hotels. Damn. Damn. Yeah, we just need more dinos. So I guess we take the additional profits, invest them into stegosaurs. I'm hard pressed to see what else to do right now. We're not going to touch these plesiosaurs. Let's get that bathroom in, and then let's just go do a dig and see how things work out. So 1 bathroom. I feel like aesthetically it should be on this part of the triangle. Like right there. I think that's good. Yeah, and I think technically we do have the lagoons unlocked right from the start too. Because I made that edit for the last park build and I've never removed that edit. I suppose you can't see the unlock conditions are gone once you've done the research. So we can't see that edit is still there. But it should be. It should be a global sandbox research edit. I didn't do it for the aviaries though, but I could do that. I mean, it's so prohibitively expensive, it almost doesn't make a difference. Anyway, let's get Stego. Oh, we can't. We don't have the money for Stego because he's stupid expensive. All right, well, let's wait to have the money. All right, another Stego dig. Perilously close to having no money. I'm just going to do it, though. It's going to work out. We'll be fine. We're bringing in the pseudoceratopses. We've got 2 left in the park, and they're both over their lifespan. If one of them dies, the other one will be very upset. So let's just go ahead and grab these guys. It's a chance to bring something into the park, too. A little bit more appeal. We're doing a new skin just because we can. Humble, long-lived. Social, long-lived. No proper alpha. Little disappointing. That might be a bummer. If we hatch... I wonder, I don't know a good rule of thumb for comparing Humble to Social. Humble takes control with the dominance, but Social might be better. But in a small group, Humble's got to be better, or else what's the point of Humble? Right? Theoretically, Humble should balance to be stronger for a small group. Social should balance to be better for a large group. So Humble should be better if this is designed in a logical way, which it may not be. Yeah, we'll hatch these 2, and we'll hatch this one. 630. So, yeah, we'll check our fossils here in a second. If we delete the Lagoon Hatchery, we can't interact with the plesiosaurs. Like, we can't do status checks, we can't sell them, and we can't treat them without the hatchery. It sucks. It's just another reason why lagoons are bad. Fossils. Like, I think in any proper difficult build, you just don't use lagoons. So that was 2 turtles. That sucked. That was terrible. It was not a good bonus there at all. We can hold off on processing that, I guess. There's no real downside or upside. So this was 630. Well, the things we don't need would be like ostensibly the backup generators, but they're only 10k refund, and they keep the invisible fences from going down during a power outage, so they're pretty key. So yeah, we definitely don't want to do those. There's nothing really to sell. I mean, part of the problem too is maybe the power situation, because we got this hydro power hub which is going mostly unused because it only powers the viewing research outposts, which is awkward. But it seems like in a build like this, you can't use the hydropower for anything else, just because the connections are limited on the Hyperloop. Like, there's no way to link the Hyperloop to a regular power network. So basically it only links to Biosyn buildings, which is just awkward. How does, yeah, because in the Biosyn campaign, you have power coming from the main building that you start with on the map, right? And that's your linkage between the above ground system and the Hyperloop system. But you don't get that on any other map. So if you do any Biosyn Hyperloop shit on a different map, you just can't use it until you get the large power generator and do the hydro plant, which is just weird. The Biosyn building set feels really half-baked. Decorations aren't going to get us any money back either. Like, not enough to matter. I don't want to ruin the aesthetics of the park for that either. We worked hard on some of these enclosures. That's fine. We're getting money. We're getting there. We have enough to start the Nasudos. We could just hatch 2. Because we didn't get the alpha we wanted anyway. Let's just hatch 2. But then save up to do another dig. That's the plan. Well, shit. There it is. There's a storm. Okay. We've got 400k. We should be fine. We should be fine. I placed the lagoon early because I wanted to build around it. What broke? Oh, that connection point right there. Yeah, so this is also bad, that there's no redundancy on the power sector. Wait, why are you... Oh, God, you're right there. You'll be fine. Let's get over there. Is that a tornado? No, that's just the wind howling. Okay, fine. Sure wish I could see what was actually damaged versus what was just out of power. That'd be fantastic. Okay, that's damaged. That's damaged. We have a Morose dying because he's a Morose and he's stupid. No wonder he's extinct. Okay, Ranger Team 4 getting that. You can get this. Ranger Team 2 can go get the, the viewing thing. Okay, we dodged a tornado here, which is fantastic. I think it would have showed up by now. So this should be a relatively inexpensive storm, all things considered. How much is this to repair? Only 600k, actually, so that's not bad. Any damaged gates? We're going to leave all this slightly damaged shit alone because, what's the point in repairing it when money is an issue? I don't think there is one. Yeah, repair that fence. But I think we're good. Okay, cool. Get those shelters open. No cranky dinos. Shelters are open. We're not selling dinosaurs. That's going backwards, dude. That's less money overall. You get more money in the short term, but we don't need money in the short term. We need rating. We need money to get rating, and selling dinosaurs just loses rating. 400k. We're actually close to being able to do a dig, and since the storm just happened, we can do it as soon as possible, and then hope we get like a platinum or something from it. A piece of platinum would be fantastic. I don't know how those work. Like, I don't know how the game decides whether or not you get platinum, if it's per dig site or if it's random or what. I'm curious to know that. These should be a new Nasudo skin. Yeah, I think the dark ones are new, right? Because these were, well, the other ones were Quillian. This is Svalbard, not Yukon. Yeah, so these are ostensibly white, and these are black, and they look almost the same. But that's fine. I basically just wanted to mix up the colors a little bit between shades of white and black and gray, with the same rusty red pattern that the film canon Nasudo has. Because I think it's just fun to mix up the colors. You could tell the difference. You could see the difference. Just gray, black. How do you guys feel? You already happy? I don't have to do any work. You guys just slide right in there. Good as new. Cool. I want my challenges to be hard because it's a point of pride when they're completed and it feels good when they're done. In the moment, sometimes it feels frustrating, but whatever. It's fine. Plus, nobody else does challenge mode content, so that's my niche, essentially. I always played challenge mode. I never played proper sandbox, so, you know, do what I'm familiar with. 640. This one, was that Stego? I think that was. So that one's completed. There should be another one. Yeah, okay. 1,400,000. Oh my god. I didn't realize that one was so expensive. Yeah, that one's grotesque. Let's do the Portugal dig and finish that one up. Because maybe we get some treasure to sell or something. We find gold doubloons. Then we can finance our other dig after that. Here's hoping. Yeah, so our Stego fossil dig was like a piece of amber. And that was it. Yeah, it was a piece of amber. I'm doing processing fossils now, but that was a bummer. That was a buzzkill. And the Morose are dying of old age. What a twist! Hey, you know what? The Morose made it to old age. That's kind of a win, right? They didn't die of starvation or dehydration or pure frustration. They just died of old age. So what's the social on these guys? I think it's low, right? It might be 1. So we might be able to just kind of let them die out a little bit. Worry about bringing them back later. They're kind of a pain in my ass anyway, with the pop-ups for low health. So yeah, we'll just ignore these guys for a bit. All right, let's go dig up dinosaur bones. I believe, unfortunately, we might have to do this dig twice, which is gonna break me. I'm gonna be deeply sad. I'm gonna cry a lot. We'll go ahead and rest that guy too, even though it's kind of a bad idea. Because I think 200k is enough to get started if we happen to have a storm roll in immediately afterwards. I'm willing to risk it. We got a little bit of silver, 130k. We got Cynodonts for 40k. Nowhere near paying for the dig, but every little bit helps, I guess. damn close to getting this finished, but not quite there. We might as well just clear out one of these allosaur fossils rather than do anything else. We'll use you. And then, yeah, we're halfway to the next expedition. That's not so bad. That one should be the last one. Allosaurus is in 2 dig sites. I don't think they make us go back a 3rd time. But they might. I'll be really sad if they do. You'll actually see me cry, not even a joke. Okay, Dimetrodons are dying of old age. We just lost the first one. So we're going to breed new Dimetrodons. We're doing long-lived over quenched. Still social humble until we get the alpha. So we're going to hatch, I think, 2 females and then 2 males. Rather than do the 3 different skin patterns. So we'll do the 2022 for the male. We'll do the blank for the female. I think that's good. I think that's a good look. So let's see what we get here. If we get the alpha, then we can pump lifespan into the rest of the Dimetrodons. Social, humble, long-lived. Praise be! Okay. We don't want these 3. It doesn't matter. Humble, humble. We could just hatch the 1. I think we'll hatch 2. We'll take another one of the humbles. So unfortunately, 650 takes a bunch of our money again. Which puts us further from doing the last stego dig. But I think we need these first. Because if we don't get them, we're in some trouble. Okay, you died. 10 is still alpha for some dumb reason. I'm going to just assume that aquatics no longer changes alpha. That might make sense. That like as a bug. I mean, it doesn't make sense logically, but that being a relatively new bug might make sense with lagoon changes. So we can basically never count on having the proper alpha here. Well, they're content now. So six plesiosaurs is content regardless of who the alpha is. So maybe we just target 6 instead of 10. That's such a huge difference, though. We could get rid of these. Okay, well, if the existing one dies off, we've got a social that could take over. We've got some blanks. 12, 13, 14, 15, 10. So 15 social, 14, and 13 are new. So 2 of those are just blank and you're just social. That's kind of shit. Maybe we should just have these set to be like long lifespan. What does the synth cost? It's only 200k to synth. So next time we do plesiosaurs, why don't we do it like this? Humble 50%. You know what? Just forget it. Just don't be antisocial and then just give me lifespan. I think that's the thing to do here. Because clearly we're not ending this park anytime soon. It's a lot of work. Okay. So then, yeah, these eggs, is there any reason to hatch this? We get a humble, and that's it. One humble plesiosaur. But we already have the option of a social guy maybe taking over the pride. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't think it's worth hatching. I think we just discard these. Let's just get them out of here. Let's just commit to it. Okay, tainted feeder, tainted meat, tainted meat, tainted meat, tainted meat, tainted meat. Get it. Get the tainted meat. Congrats status tech. Oh yeah, you're in the galley pen. Get over there. Go. You're right there. Go. Go, my friend. Dimetrodons. We might be able... I think we can probably just do 5, right? Like, we don't have to, oh god. We don't have to sell one off or anything. We can just let them partially die out and then breed in new males later. 1 million bucks. Still unable to do our dig. Let's check these Dimetrodons. This will resolve itself. It's not a big deal. And then we'll go back into pause mode until we get that stego dig done. I'm not even going to include the dig in the footage. We'll just wait till it's done. Social 4. That looks pretty good to me. We might need like another tree, but yeah, it's gonna be fine.
Asset transported.
Oh yeah, no, it's actually just completely fine. No changes needed. Okay, the existing plesiosaur alpha died, so we're back to 5. The new alpha is the social, which means we can fit more than 6 in here. We could do new clutch. I probably want to get Stego first, but we'll get Stego and then we'll do some more plesiosaur.
Asset
Right when we get close enough to have enough money, a course of storm rolls in. What horrors are you going to unleash upon me, Mr. Storm? Okay, I hope a damaged fence is at least a sign that it's not going to be a twister. Because if they're going to damage my fences and hit me with a twister, well, that is just the rudest shit. Okay, Ranger Team 2 is over there. Where's Ranger Team 4? Status checking Gallimimus. Are you actually, though? Yeah, you're there. So you do that. Ranger Team 2. Oh, Ranger Team 2 is also just like right there. Well, whatever. You stop. You go here. Go. I don't like the bariatics being right there. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Ranger Team 2. You're deeply confused by your existence, huh? Get the gate. Get that fence. Go. He's bugged. How long has he been bugged for? He's doing that stupid fucking thing where they just start driving into something randomly. That absolutely infuriating bug. Now we're gonna try and control this awful vehicle in the rain. Literally a nightmare. I don't think it's even gonna work once we come here. Like it's gonna drive somewhere arbitrary if we let go of control. We have to do this manually. Oh Jesus. We'll have to reload the save to fix it probably. Yeah, now the berries are out because of this shit. Goddamn motherfucker. Alright. 2 berries. Are the dimes contained? The dimes are contained. Whatever. Now he wants to go back and status check Gallimimus. Like he was trying to do before when he was just driving into the hatchery. I have no confidence. Let's watch this man. See where he gets stuck now. I'm super curious. Yeah, this is another thing that's much worse in the second game. The Jeeps. Although I feel like they broke the Jeeps in the first game too. And they got worse over time. In terms of pathfinding. The trees really fucked with the Jeeps. I remember that being a thing. Like, I remember having Jeeps like run into redwood trees and then just getting completely clocked. Just absolutely confused about what was going on with their lives. Let's get this guy off the path first and then open the shelters. Or off the ground next to the path. I don't really care so much if that one's on the ground. I don't think people give a shit. But we're just going to play it safe. Close enough. Okay. Anything else damaged here? Yeah, so... Visiting Ranger Post 12, but he's going that way. Very curious. Very curious actions, my friend. I don't think you're properly working. Ranger Team 4, add task. Okay, prepared. That's fine. We're just looking for damage to fences and gates. It looks like... Wait. No, that's just a status check icon. Looks like everything's intact. Yep, okay, we're good. Still super curious where this car thinks it's going.
Asset has been collected.
Another dead Morose. Fine. Almost have enough of that Stego dig. Actually, we can go ahead and like do it. He just looped around. This behavior is actually even stranger than the other behavior. No, this one. This one. Do it. Because he's not just driving straight into a thing. He's like trying to go somewhere. Wait, he's going in here?
Delivery has been completed.
Why is he going in here? Maybe he's not bugged out. Maybe the pathfinding is just really fucky. Like something obstructs him over there. So this is the optimal route to go through the invisible fence? Clipping into it somehow? I'm sorry, is that... Wait, why is that invisible fence? That's not supposed to be there. Who died? Yellow minus.
Collecting asset.
Okay, okay. Interesting. Very strange. Very confused by that behavior. Unless it's a weird... So the gate's here. It makes sense that they wouldn't use the gate. These gates are actually pointless with the invisible fence. But he doesn't... Oh, wait. I bet you this obstructs the pathfinding on either side. The Jeep can't pathfind through here. So when he comes here... But why was he in front of the hatchery? You know what? Let's not worry about it. Okay, here's what we got. We got a Cynodont fossil. I'm a Cynodont fossil. Grotesque. Just terrible. No money back. No rebates. Well, there's our stego. We're not going to process any of that shit. We just finished this up. And then who knows how long we're going to have to wait to actually create those stegos. That's a really good question. Let's check in 40 seconds. Okay, I'm sure we don't have enough money, but we can at least start the synthesis. 210 actually is not bad. Inherently social. We're just gonna go 97 skin for everything. Cause yeah, the 97 variant is the variant of Stegosaurus that would make more sense in this scenario. Because Masrani Stegos were never a thing. So yeah. Intolerant. We're just not gonna hatch him, I guess. We'll get rid of the unfit chance here. Humble, social, and long-lived. So, I have a feeling we might end up having to do 2 clutches, but that's a risk we'll take. Or maybe not even a risk we'll take. That's maybe just the reality we're stuck living in. That'll take a minute. Goddamn fucking guests protesting me again. I didn't even see where my sabotage meter was. We just came out of a storm. Stop it. No, corpses. Oh my god.
Acknowledging asset collection request.
Dude. The really funny thing is we haven't even dramatically changed, which, you know, it doesn't matter which Dimetrodon that was, because we have 2022 for the male, actually, is what we're doing. Yeah. Yeah. It's like, it's crazy, because we haven't actually made the economy in this particular park, like, insane. We've just chosen base economies. It's just the way the base economies are set up is there's no inherent like default. It just changes. So we took low ticket price from one variation of 2015 Jurassic World, and we took like other settings from another variation, and combining them together makes it all way more difficult than it would have otherwise been. Are you joking? I don't want... Oh my god. Dude. How the fuck did that just happen? How the fuck was that a thing? We can't hatch those. I can't believe that shit. Okay, you know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. Humble, social, long-lived. 2 other stegosaurs. I'm sure the social is higher than that. Question is how high? How high can we go? Stego... Wait, where's Stegosaurus? Oh, Stegosaurus likes Obi-Wan. Not relevant, just curious. Social group 4, actually. So yeah, 1 mil 200 for these. It's not even enough. So we need to synth the second batch and hatch both. Which is what we'll do. We need more than 4 anyway. We want like at least 5. It's a fairly large enclosure. They're going in the Cretaceous Cruise section. So we definitely need more. Ah, man. We probably want to save some money in case we have more die-off in the Dimetrodons. Because we want 4 of these, and we only have 4 now, and only 2 are new, and 2 are going to die soon. Like, if we have 2 die at the same time, it's a problem. Well, you're long-lived. Hold on. 101, 101. Oh, no, we're good. Okay. No, they're not going to die soon. We can synth this right away. Okay, okay. No, we can't. Just kidding. Oh, let's set this up, though. Oops. Because we're doing different now that we got the alpha. So this one, we can just do... We don't care about social. We don't care about humble. We get rid of the unfit. We push lifespan up, and maybe we just save a tiny bit of money. I don't know. I think I do want resilient. I think it's worth it. Like, it sucks financially, but I think not having disease spread as fast, especially in this corner pen, I think it's relevant. Oh god. Just oh shit. Okay, well we gotta rest that guy first, I guess. 75,000 bucks. A chance for us to make more money, I guess. Well, that's 5. It'll do. So we need 840, and we need 1,200,000. We need a full $2 million to hatch these stegosaurs. That's a bit shit. Not gonna lie, it's a bit shit. We're racing the clock on die off and like the morose. So we might have to pivot over. Oh shit, are you joking? Not the Lystrosauruses. Oh god damn it. It never ends. It never ends, folks. It never ends. Okay, do a round of Lystrosauruses. Long-lived, humble, social, 50-50-50. Yeah, just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Alright, so no Stegosaurus this episode. It's not happening. It's impossible. Wow. Incredible work, guys. 2. You gave me 2 that weren't dog shit. We're not doing skittish. We're just not. I'm not dealing with small herbivores panicking. I don't think it affects lifespan. We're just not dealing with it because it sucks. That's all. 240.
Assets in the air.
We're going to hatch these right away. I believe we'll be safe. And if we're not, I'm going to cry. I keep promising I'm going to cry. it may happen at the rate things are going. All right. So yeah, we're going to wrap this one up here. We're not going to keep going. Oh god, I'm so disappointed to get the stegos out in this episode. So this park is going to take a while, which is awkward. A little longer than I was expecting, and I apologize for that. But I'm not changing the settings now because I'm a stubborn bastard.